If you want a stronger stride, then you need to be a stronger runner. When you're able to build running specific strength, then you're able to run more efficient and therefore run faster without getting as fatigued and therefore run at a faster pace. Maybe you're trying to PR this year or just build speed, then you have to incorporate different exercises so you can build strength. So today, let's go through 4 different exercises that you can incorporate into your strength training program so you can have a stronger stride and run more efficient. Exercise number 1 is called a deadlift pull. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take 2 medium to heavy weights, put them on the ground outside of your feet. Now, when we go into a deadlift, we wanna make sure that this is a hip hinge, not a squat. So the first movement of a deadlift is that your butt goes back and you're able to load your glutes and then your quads. So to do this exercise, all you're gonna do is keep the weights on the ground, pull up nice and fast, and then bring them back down. Pull up and back down. Now the reason this works is because you're going at a faster pace. This is not a slow and controlled exercise. This is a fast-paced exercise so you can really load your posterior chain and then use your fast twitch muscles to lift the weight. So as you do this, it's important to use heavy weight because you're doing low rep and heavier weight so you can build more power and build more strength in your posterior chain. So think 3 sets of 6 depending on the weight. Make sure you exhale as you come up and then drop the weights all the way down. I like to take a second just to put the weights down, reset, come up fast, and then hinge back. Exercise number 2 is all about the soleus. The soleus is part of your Achilles complex and it produces 8.71 times the amount of body weight force through each push-up. Think when you're pushing off the ground. So this muscle needs to be nice and strong. So what we're gonna do, use a box or a chair. You can even use your couch. Put one foot on the box. The other foot needs to be facing straight ahead. And then I'm just gonna take a medium weight and put it at the end of my quad, close to my knee, but not on my knee. From this position, I'm gonna lift both heels up and down. Now, the heavier the weight, the harder it's gonna be. So you're working your soleus in the front and then your gastrocnemius in the back. Both of them connect to the Achilles complex. Both are very important that they're nice and strong. Exercise number 3 is all about triple extension. Now, triple extension has to do with the push-off as your foot is about to leave the ground and then swing through. Triple extension really just means your hip is into extension. So into that extension from your hip joint, you're not compensating with your low back. Your knee is straight, so as you push off the ground, you're getting that nice extension, and then your foot and your ankle are in plantar flexion. Now, I like to call this quadruple extension because we also have to remember our big toe is an extension right here as we push off the ground. That is a very important piece of push off. So we have to practice that. So with this exercise, grab a medium weight and have a box nearby. You can also use a chair. So the setup for this exercise, I'm gonna start with my left leg in front, right leg back, and then the weight is in my right hand. I'm gonna start in a split squat position like so, and as I lunge down, I'm gonna come up and bring my back leg onto the box, and then my leg that's in front is gonna go into a heel raise like so. And down. You can bring both legs into a heel raise if you'd like, just depending on your balance. Now remember, this is a quick exercise. This is not a slow and controlled exercise. I do want you to control the weight, but I also want you to be producing power and working on your force to drive that back leg up onto the box. So the triple extension is happening in the front leg as you lunge back and come up. As you come up and that leg comes onto the box, I'm flipping the weight to my shoulder. So it is going down and then up. Other arm is out to the side just for balance. I'll show you on the other side. Exercise number 4 is all about loading our quads, our glutes, and our adductors. and we're going into a squat to a curtsy lunge. So grab a medium weight. I'm gonna start with this weight on my right shoulder. I'm gonna squat down, so other arms out to the side for balance. Regular squat down, make sure your pelvis isn't shifting to one side because the weight is only on one side. If it is, drop down to a lighter weight. Squat down, and as I come up, I'm now going into a curtsy lunge. So my stance leg is the weight that is on the same side as I have the weight on. Squat, curtsy, squat, curtsy. So as you do this, try to make it pretty rhythmic. You're not trying to pause. You're not trying to, take your time, like squat, stand up for a couple seconds, and then go into a curtsy. I want it to be 1, 1, 1, 1. And try to get that knee down as far as you can during the curtsy lunge. If you want a full plan to run stronger and prevent injuries, check out the Runner's Complete program below. 12 weeks of exercises designed for runners with exercises like this, but it walks you through a full plan. So you'll get 3 running specific workouts a week that will walk you through stability exercises, strength exercises, power exercises, and then after your run, you'll have 3 different mobility routines so you can work on that joint mobility, recover faster, and have less joint stiffness.